It's been a great experience from day one. First of all, I'll say just the Asheville athletic family's been so welcoming. It's kind of like I just started and I was supposed to be here. So it's been amazing on that part of it. As far as getting rolling with the kids and the assistant coaches that were here in the program, that's been a smooth transition. Kids coming by, slapping high fives, sitting in the office talking. I'm having to tell a couple of them, look, you got to go. We got some work we really got to do and everything, but it's just been a great transition. Super excited. I can't wait. You know, right now during the summertime, it's kind of the time when we don't really coach, so it's a little bit more relaxed, but once that season starts, I'm probably here at 5:30 in the morning and I'll stay until the last kid needs something and everything. I'm just, you know, coaching is kind of you work till the job gets done. It's not a 9 to 5 or anything like that, so just super excited. You know, we're out meeting with people in the community, exploring new places that we could take our cross-country kids to train, run, those kind of things. So just a lot going on here. We want to develop the total student athlete. For example, and I didn't have anything to do with this, but it's a great award, Blanton Gillespie being named the Big South Scholar Athlete of the Year. That's just amazing right there. We have kids in the program, in the athletic program that take the academics as serious as they take the academics. I think the biggest thing would be both for our cross-country kids and our track and field kids is them making the adjustment to the difference maybe in the way that I will run the program as opposed to what they are used to, because, and it's always when you have a coaching change, it doesn't matter if it's football, basketball, baseball, whatever, it's going to be different. Do they accept it, or we're not used to that, we don't do things that way, whatever, and getting them to understand if you do it this way, there's a purpose all the way at the end of the road that you don't really may not see it right now, but maybe 2 months from now you do realize what we were doing back in September or August and those kind of things. So just really getting them to buy in and believing in what you're selling and everything. And it might be the difference between night and day, but just got to get them, convince them to believe in it and see the results. And I think I'll be able to show just going, say, to the Lenore-Ryan those 2 years, from where they were at in a 2-year time span, where they got to and everything, and not comparing us here at Asheville to Lenore-Ryan, but this is what can happen if you believe in what's going on here, because there's more than one way to skin a cat or a dog.
I think thing one is relationship building, is learning about each and every one of our players, learning about everybody who's going to be on our technical staff, and building a cohesive unit for everybody to be able to speak their mind and really get the best out of each and every individual that we have on our squad. Literally on the first day, we told them this is day one. This is the start of a new thing. We're going to have to reform what we want to be in our identity. The benefit there is that I had probably what you'd call a 2-month head start. We pretended as if I was always going to be the head coach, and then it happened to be that way. So every single player then has an understanding of exactly what they're getting themselves into. I have a good idea of what I'm getting myself into, and I think we can mix those two together to create an environment that is special for each and every individual player that we have here. Getting all of the logistics set, I think, is kind of the inside baseball part of it. It's making sure everybody's set up for classes and their living experiences, and all the kind of lower level needs are taken care of so that we can get to some higher level stuff. We want to make sure that every single player has an idea of what we want to accomplish, and so myself and the technical staff are working on exactly what training sessions are going to look like for basically the rest of the season. And we want to be able to communicate that early to athletes, so that way there's no confusion. They know exactly what to expect, they know exactly what's coming. Nobody has to worry or fret, that coaches are trying to sneak up on them and give them something that they can't handle. That's not what we're about. We want to create a trusting environment where they can actually relax and perform at their best, because ultimately that's what's going to help us win matches. For hopefully an attacking style of soccer, fast pace, pressing, without giving up too much to any opponent who might be watching out there, but we want to play a quick brand that has a style to it. We want to create what UNC Asheville women's soccer is going to be known for. And it'll be just the first step or two, obviously, this year, but we will work to have something that fans want to come to. I mean, I personally want to watch enjoyable football. And for me, it's important to, then coach it and not, go in a different direction that, that I wouldn't want to be a part of. And so that's what we're going to try and do. We're going to try and create an attractive style that, the players want to play in. The players want to score goals and win games and enjoy celebrations and, be a part of what this global brand can bring. And so, I think everybody in women's soccer is trying to figure out exactly what piece of this pie can they, really kind of enhance. And so for us, I think, one, we've really concentrated on having our players watch and ingrain themselves in the game that's been happening in France over the past month. So that's been super important. But two, I think we have to then translate not just the on the field stuff that's been happening with the women's national team, but the off the field stuff as well, which is every single one of these young women has a voice. They all have a personality and an opinion and a thought on how their life matters. And so we want to ride that wave as well, which is encouraging them to step up to the plate and sit at the table and really take on the world, as Megan Rapinoe has done and as Alex Morgan has done. And so that's going to be a big part of this as well. Hi, I'm Clifton Bush, head women's soccer coach for UNC Asheville, and we hope to see you out on the pitch this fall.